Did you know that Chile has more than 130 active volcanoes? That's a lot of volcanoes. To put that into perspective, the United States only has about 160 volcanoes, and we have almost double the amount of volcanoes packed into a much smaller area. So, what's going on here? Why does Chile have so many active volcanoes, and why are they mostly located in this one specific area? To answer these questions, let's take a trip along the Andes Mountains, which stretch along the western coast of South America. The Andes are home to some of the world's most impressive volcanoes, including several of Chile's 130 or so active volcanoes. Let's start with the most famous one, the Andes' highest peak, Mount Ojos del Salado. At 6,893 meters or 22,615 feet, it is also the highest active volcano in the world. But don't let its snow and ice fool you. Underneath its frigid exterior, it is very much alive. In fact, it rumbled back to life just a few years ago in 2021. Its last major eruption happened back in 2007. And in 2014, scientists recorded an earthquake swarm indicating magma was moving underneath the mountain. But not all volcanoes are so dramatic. Many others, like the dormant volcano Tupungato, are covered in snow and ice, making them look more like traditional snowy mountains than fiery infernos. But even these silent giants are still very much a part of the story. The reason there are so many volcanoes in Chile is because of the country's unique location on the map. You see, Chile sits right along the Ring of Fire, a horseshoe-shaped belt around the Pacific Ocean, where volcanoes and earthquakes are common. But it is also located at the intersection of three major tectonic plates: the Nazca Plate, the Antarctic Plate, and the Pacific Plate. These plates are constantly moving and colliding with each other, and this movement creates a lot of energy. In fact, Chile experiences some of the strongest earthquakes on Earth because of these three plates colliding. This energy, combined with the heat from the center of the Earth, creates the perfect condition to cause rocks deep within the Earth to melt. And when this molten rock, known as magma, makes its way to the surface, it can erupt in a spectacular fashion, creating new volcanoes or adding to existing ones. In addition to the intense pressure created by the moving tectonic plates, the eastern and western edges of the country experience different climatic conditions. The western side is characterized by rainy, cool climate, while the eastern side is much drier and sunnier. These varying conditions allow for a variety of volcanic landscapes. For example, some volcanoes are covered in glaciers and snow, while others are bare and rocky. Some have lush green vegetation surrounding them, while others are located in arid deserts. The combination of these factors creates a unique environment that is home to a wide range of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Volcanic activity has shaped Chile's landscape for centuries. In fact, many of Chile's most iconic features are the result of volcanic activity, such as the country's famous hot springs. These springs are created when volcanic activity heats up groundwater, which then bubbles up to the surface, creating natural pools of warm water. Some of these hot springs are large enough to fill entire valleys, creating stunning landscapes that are popular with tourists. One of the most famous hot springs in Chile is the El Tatio geysers, located high in the Andes Mountains. Here, hundreds of geysers and hot springs bubble up from the ground, creating a surreal landscape that is truly breathtaking. Visitors can take a dip in the natural pools and enjoy the stunning views of the surrounding mountains. Volcanoes aren't just impressive to look at from a distance. They also play an important role in shaping Chile's culture and history. Many indigenous legends and myths tell stories of the creation of the world through volcanic activity. In fact, the name Chile itself is thought to come from the Mapudungun word for where the earth begins. The people who live near volcanoes have developed unique ways of living that take advantage of the resources that volcanoes provide. For example, in some areas, the fertile soil created by volcanic ash allows for the growth of crops that can be used to feed livestock. This in turn provides food and income for the people who live there. So, there you have it. From its unique location on the Ring of Fire to the intersection of three tectonic plates, Chile's volcanic activity has created a one-of-a-kind landscape that is both beautiful and awe-inspiring. Whether you're interested in hiking to the top of an active volcano or relaxing in a natural hot spring, Chile has something for everyone. Just remember to keep an eye out for any rumbling in the earth. You never know when a new volcano might decide to join the party.